In this video, I'm sharing just a few tips that you can make use of to get a little bit more engagement on Instagram. So firstly, what do I mean by engagement? Well, when someone engages with a post, they either like it, they might comment, they might share it with a friend. And these metrics help both on a vanity scale in terms of getting a lot more interaction and likes, and people following you on Instagram is always great. But the more numbers you get, Instagram will actually push that content a little bit further because it's getting the all important engagement and it's keeping people on the platform. So how do you get more engagement from your posts on Instagram? So first and foremost, you want to focus on creating what is known as valuable content. So valuable content is content that is educating, entertaining, and or inspiring your target customer. And this is where your niche comes in. So you really want to be focused on serving a particular niche of people. And you want to either educate, entertain, or inspire that group of people, and they will find your content beneficial. And as a result, they are a lot more likely to like, to comment, and to share. So let's say, for example, I am a football coach, and maybe my niche is young people who want to get into football. So I might create an Instagram account, and that Instagram account is full of tips and strategies that young people can actually use if they want to get into football. And maybe as an affiliate for DHgate, for example, I might actually be promoting sport gear or football gear to the audience that I build. So if I'm sharing these tips that these young aspiring footballers can utilize, then that's going to increase the likelihood of them wanting to engage with my content because it's something that they find valuable. So that's the first key to increasing engagement. The second key is to ensure that you are embedding engagement metrics within your content. So a lot of times what people will do is they will create a video, for example, and then just hope and pray that it gets a lot of comments. Whereas actually, if you want someone to comment and to engage in your video, think about questions or things or topics that might stir conversation up, for example. It might be something slightly controversial, or maybe you ask them a question within the video that makes them want to comment and respond to you. So think about things that you can add to the video rather than just creating a video and expecting comments after the fact. But, stir up conversation within the content that you are creating. And also you want to think about the caption as well. So the written text that goes along with the piece of content that you are putting out on Instagram. Can you use some call to actions? Can you ask questions in there that get people engaging and commenting as well? So these are things as well that can draw people out and encourage them to comment on whatever post it is. And then make sure you are promoting your posts as well. You can use your stories as a way to promote your latest posts to get more eyeballs to that post of what you've just put out. So these are just a few things to keep in mind when kind of creating your content and creating your posts to get a little bit more likes, a little bit more shares, and a little bit more engagement on what it is you're doing. And you also want to try and keep your posts as interesting as possible as well. So the more interesting a post is, the more beneficial a post is, the more likely it is to receive those all important metrics